Alright, now that we have the factory seats removed, we're going to go ahead and install the racing ones. The good thing about the racing seats are they are going to use the factory bolts that you use out of the factory seats. For the front two, you are going to need a 14mm socket, and for the back two bolts, you are going to need a 15mm socket. They are bolt right in, so they're just going to go ahead, you're just going to sit the seats in there and bolt them right up. The whole install for removing them and installing them should take you about 30 minutes. Now, if you are going to go ahead and install a racing harness, it is going to add a little bit of time and just a little bit more difficulty, because I would suggest adding the harness bar in before the race seats, because it is going to add difficulty, because if the race seats are in there, it's going to be a little bit harder to maneuver the harness in there. Now, if you are going to install racing seat belts, I do recommend that you go ahead and bolt these in first and make sure that you bolt the racing seat belt onto the seat, which when you buy your seat brackets for your racing seat, they will have an extra metal spot for them. So now that those are done, I'm going to go ahead and get the racing seat first and pretty much install that one and show you guys where you're going to have to install. So as you can see right here, these are the back two screws here and there. You're going to go ahead and you're going to use a 15mm socket to tighten those in. So you're going to sit the seat and pretty much just screw them in just like that. The 15 is going to go in and tighten those, and then your front two are going to be right there. Now these are going to use your 14. You're going to put them in and use your 14 to tighten those in. Now as you can see on the racing seats brackets, the back two are perfectly there, so you're going to sit those right inside the screws. And then the front two, you are going to need to bolt them right in. Now, as I was saying about the racing seat belts, they do have a special port right here welded on just for your seat belts. So I do recommend you go ahead and you add those on first. Now, so that's pretty much that side and showed you which hardware. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to install them. It is pretty simple and they bolt right in. Alright, so overall install on these were pretty easy. It did take about 30 minutes. They did bolt right in. We didn't have any difficulties. Alright, so the good thing about race seats are they do have a lot of bonus points. They do look, they are more comfortable. They do grip you in. You are more intact and feel like you're more connected to your car as you're driving. People do look at you and makes your car look fast. Whether it's fast or not, that's on you. They do add stylish points, which I think is a bonus. And I just love the way they came out. So I give them a 10 out of 10. I think I love the way they came out. They were pretty pretty simple on the install, which took me about 30 minutes to remove the factory ones and both the racing ones in, minus my harness bar that I'm still not done finishing setting up in there, because I do have to add the adjustable arms. Other than that, if you're just getting the race seats, you can use the race seats with the factory seat belt if you want to go ahead and get racing seat belts. They do have two ports right here for the racing seat belts, which makes it a little bit easier where you don't have to cut or try to go around the side of the race seats, which I do like that as well. Overall, out of these, I do give them a 10 out of 10. I don't see anything wrong with them. They are very stylish and they add a cool factor to my car. So that's the overall product, how they came out. I did get the reclinable ones and the adjustable ones that slide back and forth and recline, because I do have passengers that ride in my back seat. Overall, I do love the way they came out. They go perfect with my theme. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and stay tuned because we have many more videos to come. I just ordered a brake kit. I ordered a special something for the doors, which I'll show you guys. You just have to stay tuned and watch for those. So make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Peace from me, DJ, and Reckless 4.6, my 2006 Ford Mustang GT.